It has been reported by Gunnerblog via The Athletic that Arsenal are in pole position to sign Benjamin Sesko this summer. Sesko is a player Arsenal have been linked with multiple times already in his so far young career, so let's take a look at 7 reasons why Arsenal want to sign Benjamin Sesko this summer. But before we get started, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel to never miss future uploads. Arsenal have been known for signing young-ish players in the last couple of years, who can be part of the first team for many years in the future, and players who also have a resale value. Benjamin Sesko has just turned 21 years of age, so he fits Arsenal's philosophy in terms of age profile. With Sesko just being 21 years old, it normally means that the player are far from his prime, so the player Arsenal potentially are signing this summer in Sesko may not be the same Sesko we see in 4 years in terms of potential and prime. Unless something major goes wrong, he will become a better player in the near future. Benjamin Sesko is reportedly available for around £55 million with a release clause, which compared to other targets we have apparently had isn't that much. If Arsenal want to sign a top class striker, they have to pay £100 million or more. That is for Osimhen and Isak, with Gyökeres being around 75 million if I were to guess. With Sesko, we can probably negotiate a fee worth £50 million or less, and if Arsenal want to sign other quality players than just a striker, it is important that we look at value, especially as Kai Havertz has been immense in the striker position for us, so we aren't as desperate for a new striker as we maybe were 6 months ago. Benjamin Sesko has featured in most of RB Leipzig's games this season, although he only averages around 50 minutes played per game. He has also started 50% of RB Leipzig's Bundesliga games this season, and in the 2022-23 season, Sesko played on average 60 minutes per game for RB Salzburg, where he started most games but was often subbed off. And in the 2021-22 season, he was mostly used as a substitute off the bench, but also started a decent amount of games. In his 3 seasons as a player in the highest divisions in the countries he has played in, he is yet to be a permanent starter. In my opinion, this makes Sesko much more willing to take a rotational role at Arsenal, as he hasn't been a permanent starter for a good club like other targets has. This is also a good factor for Arsenal in my opinion, as we won't sign a player who feels he has to start every game from the start. So let's take a look at Benjamin Sesko's stats this season and earlier in his career. This season, Sesko has scored a total of 18 goals in 42 appearances in all competitions. 14 of the goals came in the Bundesliga, 2 of the goals came in the DFB Pokal, and the last 2 came in the Champions League. Sesko played a total of just above 2,000 minutes, so he has averaged a goal every 140 minutes. He has also got 2 assists this season, which both came in the Bundesliga. Sesko has had an immense run since the end of January, with the striker scoring 11 goals and getting 2 assists in his last 16 games of the season. He also scored a goal in all of his last 7 Bundesliga games. Sesko also scored 18 goals in his last season in Austria with RB Salzburg, while also getting 4 assists. In the 2022-23 season, he got a goal contribution every 117 minutes. That season, he was consistent in terms of goal contributions throughout the whole Austrian Bundesliga season. His first season in RB Salzburg, which was the 2021-22 season, Benjamin Sesko scored 11 goals and got 7 assists in just 1,570 minutes, which is a goal contribution every 87 minutes. Although 8 of the 18 goal contributions came in the UFB Cup, which is the main cup in Austria. Sesko's first proper season as a first-team footballer was with the then second-tier Austrian side Liefering. In the Austrian second tier, Sesko had a huge season, scoring a total of 21 goals in 29 games while also getting 6 assists. All this while being just 17 years old. For the Slovenian national team, Sesko has already featured 28 times and scored 11 goals while also getting an impressive 6 assists. He got his international debut at the age of 18 years and 1 day old. The common theme for Sesko so far in his career is that he averages around 2,000 minutes played per season. In his 4 seasons as a professional football player, he is yet to finish the season under 18 goals and assists. The stats show that he also isn't a striker that just scores goals, but also gets a decent amount of assists, which by looking at it is important for Mikel Arteta in his Arsenal side. From my understanding, Benjamin Sesko has potential to be a complete number 9, As we have seen with his stats, he is capable of getting a good amount of assists while also being a top quality goalscorer. He is a physical striker who is also good technically. He isn't the best of passers in terms of strikers in Europe's top 5 leagues yet, but I think that will come with coaching. Sesko is 195 centimeters tall, which makes him a nightmare for defenders to defend against. All in all, I think Sesko has the potential to become one of the best strikers in the world at some point, while he already is a brilliant football player and a player I'm sure will take the level fairly quickly if he were to move to Arsenal. Benjamin Sesko's injury record is pretty good to look at as well, with the striker having missed just 13 games in his 4 seasons as a first-team footballer. All of the games he was out injured came in the 2021-22 season in 3 different periods. The longest time he was out injured was 29 days to a torn muscle fiber. Despite turning 21 years old a couple of days ago, Benjamin Sesko has already won a decent amount of trophies. On an individual level, he won the Slovenian Player of the Year award in 2022, an award that has just been won by 3 different players in the last 10 years. At the start of the 2023-24 season, he won the German Super Cup with RB Leipzig. Sesko won 2 Austrian Bundesliga trophies, which came in his 2 seasons with RB Salzburg. While playing in Austria, he also won the Austrian Cup with RB Salzburg in 2022. So Sesko knows the feeling of winning trophies and competing at the top. So let me know if you think Arsenal should sign Sesko or should go for someone else, and if Sesko also are joining the Gunners or not, with for example Chelsea being interested in the player. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future uploads, and I will talk to you guys later.